Hello. I just wanted to jump on really quick because I know sometimes when I post my a day in the life of Alzheimer's videos that it seems like everything's cheery and hunky-dory and that, we are just kind of surviving the Alzheimer's journey easily. And that is the farthest thing from true. And I don't always share like the difficulties and the hard times because sometimes I'm not where I can catch it on video. Sometimes my dad doesn't share those things readily. But today he called me because there's something going on and he wanted help with it. But then he started to tell me that he was apologizing for, I might cry about this, sorry guys. He was apologizing because he felt like he was a burden by asking my husband and I to come and help him with something, which of course he's not, but he doesn't want to be a burden, and so he often feels like he is a burden when he asks for help. And what got to me was listening to him tell me that sorry, I'm having connection issues, so I might have to redo this, but my dad apologized because he felt like he's just had a really bad week with my mom. And so when he's talking to me, I can hear the catch in his voice that he wants to cry. From frustration, from anger, from, just all of the emotions of this journey. And so when I asked him what was going on, and he tells me that mom has been fighting with him all week long over absolutely everything. She refuses to eat. She won't drink any fluids. She fights him if she has an accident and he tries to clean her up. She fights him about taking a shower if there's, if it's a bad accident. Like she fights him about getting dressed. She fights him about getting undressed. Like every single aspect. She's just been fighting with him all week long about it and being rebellious and obstinate. And he said, I almost called you today to ask you to come and take your mom for a couple of hours because I just need a break. And I've got to have a break. He literally left my mom in the house where she was safe and protected, but he left her in there for like 2.5 hours. And he was outside so that he, working in the yard so that he could get a little bit of a mental break. And he didn't call me, which is the frustrating part for me because I may be working, but I can take time to go and help my dad if I need to. And I would rather lose pay. I would rather have a problem with my boss if it came to that than my dad have a mental health breakdown. So here's the thing. I'm sharing all this because if you live near me and your family or your good friends and my parents and feel comfortable spending time with them, maybe it would be a good time right now to drop in for a visit, to swing by and say hi, have a cup of coffee. I think that anytime my dad has a little bit of a break where he's not the primary person around mom and can talk with other people, can laugh and visit, where someone else can kind of pay a little bit of attention to my mom, it helps. And I suggested that he maybe go to my brother's house for the weekend. And I said, I'm happy to come stay with mom for the weekend if you want to go and take like a little mental health break with my brother Kevin. And I really hope he does it. And I'm probably going to call him back later and ask him to do it. But this is the reality of Alzheimer's. Like, not only do they lose who they are, but these aspects of them that you would never associate with them come out. And, my mom was one of the most go with the flow, easy people. And to hear that all week long she's been fighting and rebellious and getting mad at him and just all these things, it kills me. Because that's not the mom I know. And then I listen to my dad and I hear how close he is to breaking, and I think how strong he is and how much he loves my mom and how much he does all of this out of his heart. And it kills me there too. Because I just want to help him. And I just don't want him to have to go through this. Like, it sucks. So yeah, this has not been a good week for my mom and dad. And I just want you guys to please keep him in your prayers. And if you can, swing by, say hello, call him, give him some kind of a little bit of a break, because he needs it. Thanks, everybody. I love you.